Hello, Philippe from Sinrumbo. We're on day 2 already of our trip, so we crossed into Chile with actually no problem because there was a snow forecast in the mountains. So it was very quiet, but we had no problem. We reached the Chilean Pacific coast the same day, camped by the ocean, and now we're already in the Atacama province, and we're at the Azúcar National Park. Follow me as we drive almost 10,000 kilometers from Mendoza, Argentina to Cusco, Peru and back. We'll visit the Atacama Desert of Chile, the Bolivian Altiplano, Machu Picchu, and some of the most beautiful and desolated places on Earth. We left Mendoza, Argentina, our home base, mid-October, which is spring here in the southern hemisphere. After driving through the old border crossing, we reached the new facilities in an impressive wooden building. It took about 45 minutes to complete all the formalities, but eventually we were released on our way into Chile. The road down the other side of the mountains is tortuous and is considered one of the deadliest roads in the world. Late afternoon, we reached the Pacific coast of Chile, found a campground, and then went for a walk along the ocean. After a restful night and an early start, we're on the road again, heading towards Azúcar National Park in Chile. The road through the park is dirt all the way through. Halfway through the park, we found a beautiful beach and a perfect spot for lunch. It's very quiet and very nice here. There's very few people, so we're planning to have lunch here in this spot, and then we'll probably keep driving for today since we have plenty of time, but I'm sure we'll find a place to camp in the wild somewhere, a beach. I mean, I don't know, it's the beginning of the trip and I'm already wondering, can it get any better than this? So stay tuned and thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't already. See ya! So I'm gonna take the opportunity to show you how we handle things when we actually live in the truck, like cooking lunch for example right now, and then you can get a better idea of how things work, because this is a really small space that we use. So the mattresses, my camera bag, all of that stuff, everything that can basically go up in the front will come in here, so it frees the space at the back. Because usually we've been lucky and we've had some nice weather, we've been able to put things under the truck or around the truck, and this is what it looks like inside, getting ready to cook lunch. there you have it. There's plenty of room for the two of us. Cheers. So because we like to eat healthy, or as healthy as we can, we like to take our meals in the truck as often as possible, and as long as we can find fruits, vegetables and supplies along the way. So today we have a green salad with tomatoes, some tuna, some bread, olive oil and Chilean wine. So now that we've had a nice lunch, it's my turn to play, and I'm gonna make Italian espresso, which is a luxury considering the nearest coffee shop that probably wouldn't make Italian espresso anyway, but would be a number of miles away in every direction. And I've already gone through all the process of how I make coffee and espresso in the truck, so I won't go over that again. And voila, a nice Italian espresso, far away from home and from any coffee shop. After exploring the rest of the park, we came back to one beach where we are gonna spend the rest of the day and then stay overnight and camp. Good morning. So we had a very restful night. It's very quiet. We're pretty much alone on this beach. There's just a Unimog that's parked a little further over there, but otherwise nobody, no traffic on the road. So it was very quiet last night. It wasn't cold at all, so we had a great night. So we're slowly going to get ready and then head towards San Pedro de Atacama. We'll make one stop somewhere along the way. We need to resupply. We're running out of water slowly, running out of fruits and vegetables, so we'll do a few purchases. I'd like to buy an extra jerry can so I can carry a little bit more spare fuel later. So we've left the ocean behind and we've been driving west towards the Andes, towards the mountains, and towards San Pedro de Atacama. The sign we just passed says 82 kilometers, and the road has been climbing steadily but surely. The GPS now reads over 3,200 meters, so that's well over 10,000 feet. And that's where we're going to be more or less for the next couple of weeks or so. We're stopped for lunch. We're about halfway between the town of Calama and San Pedro de Atacama. We're probably at the highest point on the route between the two towns. We're at over 3,200 meters. San Pedro is at 2,400, so we'll go down shortly, we think. We bought jerry can yesterday, 20 liters extra diesel gas oil, and so we filled up the tank, filled up the jerry can, and we're slowly getting prepared for a true adventure and desert driving. Not much around here, but it's fairly quiet. There is some traffic on the highway. So we'll just have lunch and then continue on. The weather is great and the air is pure, so it's very nice. So I think lunch is almost ready, so excuse me, but I'll go inside and get some food.